Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 11 of Are You Afraid of the Dark? We're almost done with Season 2 now, which is exciting, but also kind of scary, because I just feel like Season 2's gone by so fast, even though I've probably watched it over a longer period of time than Season 1. Maybe just with doing Patreon and all that various different things, it just seems to fly by. But I'm really excited to see how the next few episodes, because I don't remember anything about this episode. The next one used to scare the crap out of me as a child, and the last one I remember being really creepy as well. But this is the episode, well actually, let's talk about last week first. Last week's episode was the tale of, not the full moon, Shiny Red Bicycle. And it's a really dark episode. I mean, I didn't find it particularly scary, but I found it quite heavy at times. Just the fact that it was dealing with grief and this boy's guilt over the death of his best friend that he was there for. That really kind of took me by surprise, because as a kid I didn't pick up on all that stuff. So I just remember it being about this ghost and a bicycle. And not particularly loving it, but it was really quite heavy, and as an adult I appreciate it so much more for that. Again, not overly scary, a couple of creepy moments with the boy, but again there's also plot holes where like the boy was trying to warn him to save his brother, but spent most of the time just kind of like hovering outside on a bike, going towards him like, Mike. Like, if you can just go up to him and go, hi Mike, just here to warn you about your brother's going to die. Yeah. Why didn't you do that earlier on in the episode? But that's just me being overly critical. Good episode. This episode is the tale of the magician's assistant. And I genuinely, until I start watching it, I can't remember a thing about this episode. Because I think I mentioned it before, but I used to think, when I read this title, I just think about the Sorcerer's Apprentice, because magician and sorcerer, same sort of thing, and apprentice and assistant, depending on the context, can often be the similar sort of thing as well. So the Tale of the Sorcerer's Apprentice, the Tale of the Magician's Assistant are very similar titles, so much so that I always thought that episode was this one. So I don't know what this one's going to be about. When I try and think about wizard episodes, I just think about Goosebumps. So I'm really excited to jump into it. I'm praying it's a Gary episode, because it's episode 11 of 13. Don't know what that was. And we've not had a Gary episode yet, so he's due an episode. Let's jump into the Tale of the Magician's Assistant. If you enjoy this episode, please let me know down below what you think. Subscribe to my channel for future Are You Afraid of Dark reactions. And there's a Patreon link down below if you want to support me and watch the next 2 weeks of episodes early.
I'm glad to see everyone's on time. For once.
I'm going to say,
You sound like
they're
my
always
history
late.
teacher, Drago the doll.
I like Mr. Drago. He's funny.
Step off, the guy's stale.
I'm serious, he's been on TV.
And
I've
inspired
seen him.
today's
He's pretty
story.
good.
I guess you shouldn't judge people. You never know when they might surprise you.
Exactly.
Go away, Kristen.
What my story's about tonight.
Yay, Gary! Woo! Finally!
Sometimes things don't turn out exactly the way you expect them to.
Hello,
People
2020!
might not be who they seem to be. And simple things could turn out to be far more amazing than you could ever imagine.
Oh!
The tale
Magic!
of the magician's assistant. Todd Marker was having a tough time. His
Todd
father recently
Marco.
died, and his mother worked all the time. To help make ends meet, Todd went to apply for a part-time job he read about in the paper.
Shandu, magician. Yeah, don't take a job in a shady older guy's caravan type thing, trailer. I sense a news headline coming. I like his cut off red checkered thing, because I like my red and black checkered shirt. I wear it all the time, so I quite like that top.
Hello?
Plus this trailer is so much bigger on the inside, it is a TARDIS.
I'm, Todd Marker.
Oh.
Leaving so soon?
Mr. Shandu?
Not Mr. Shandu. Shandu the Magnificent.
Okay. No, mister. Accent on the significance. Magnificent. Damn. That joke failed.
Well,
Why are you in your dressing gown when you're talking to a
but look what I
child?
learned.
Magic is not a subject to be learned, it is a skill to be acquired. And you acquire it by keeping your mouth shut. You can start by tidying up those props.
Excuse you. You shouldn't give a child a job that they haven't actually got yet. Expect you to pay him at least. Not beforehand, but like you said, you've not got the job yet. We'll see what you do.
That's a magic wand?
Yes. For thousands of years, deadite sorcerers use wands like this to draw power from the earth. Magical rule number 1. Never, ever touch another magician's wand unless he hands it to you.
Oh, soz.
Like this.
Don't take it! Don't take it! Something bad has happened. I can feel it. In my third eye. My mind's just...
Todd and Shandu rehearsed the act. Shandu made Todd nervous, and Todd made plenty of mistakes.
Magical rule number 2. Only let them see what you want them to see.
True.
How many times must we do this?
I know. Magical rule number 3.
The cardinal rule. Never, ever get caught in your own reflection. It's a precept of magic as old as the Thessalonians.
That sounds like it's going to be important.
I performed before the crowned heads of Europe. I even had my own movie series. Now what have I got? A few scrapbooks of yellowed reviews. A few faded movie posters.
He's
and
typical,
this
like,
broken down truck.
yeah, like a faded old
My
celebrity.
movies aren't even on video.
I mean, I do feel kind of sorry for him, but it doesn't give you a right to be horrible, especially to children,
This may be
for no
against
reason.
my better
The magnificent Shandu!
Oh my god, how scary that must be. To like, you know. Yay! Okay, still waiting for like the supernatural elements to come in because it's you, Afraid of the Dark.
How'd I do?
See, I like that shirt as well. I'm loving this kid's fashion sense. It's the kind of stuff I would wear. Black t-shirt, checkered top. That's what I'm wearing probably 50-60% of my videos.
Shandu?
You shouldn't take it unless it's handed to you. No.
Shandu? Shandu!
Oh, so there's the first bit of actual magic we've seen.
5 minutes before I leave work, I get a new project dumped in my lap. 40 storyboard frames. 2 tomorrow.
No.
They're killing you, Mom. Tell them no.
I
Yeah.
can't.
For the sake of your child, you should
Pick me
do.
up in an hour.
He's gonna try and swap the. Oh,
Shandu?
no. See, I have this weird feeling that maybe like all this is a setup, so something to do with how he's passing the wand to the kid, giving him the bow tie, leaving him alone with an unlocked door to steal the wand. That maybe this is all a plan.
Shandu? Can do.
Oh, God, it's on fire. You might want to put that out.
Whoa.
Kid, 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 that wooden thing in your hand's on fire. It's cute that he's done his mum's work for him. Do you think she's going to be a bit like, oh,
I'm Nazareth, spirit of the wand.
that's right.
Unbelievable.
I have a message for you.
A message? For me?
Yes. The wand has special powers that only you can bring out. Use it anytime you wish.
But Shandu said that. He said.
Anytime you wish.
Okay, now I'm thinking that this fairy's evil. Because when someone's like, use the power, use the
Very
magic,
weird.
do it whenever you want. Suspicious.
The wand. You took it.
Well, because that one behind is clearly
You use
fake.
Well,
It's a different shape
yeah.
and
But
colour.
Nazrak told me.
Azrak, you saw it.
Yeah.
Powerful ancient magician who has been imprisoned for centuries in the vortex.
The
No,
vortex.
she was beautiful.
Nazrak can take on many forms, you fool. It wants this wand. To use it is to summon its evil.
I
Oh.
didn't know.
So why would you not destroy them?
Nazrak is released, it could mean a return to the Dark Ages for all humanity.
Well, if Nazareth and Goth are working together, that'd be cool.
Shandu
No.
can't do. Shandu?
It's a trick.
I only needed you to use the wand one more time.
Shit.
What?
Magical rule number 2. Only let them see what you want them to see.
I knew he was evil. Oh, ah.
It will no longer work for you.
Where's Shandu?
God.
A silly old fool. He's taken
I don't like his
my
mouth, looks like a
place
bumhole.
in the vortex.
Very similar hands to the vampire from Midnight Madness. And also, if any of you ever played Atmosphere, the board game, it's like a board game with a VHS or a DVD. He very much looks like the Gatekeeper, especially in the DVD version. Oh my god. Oh! It's like Evil Dead 2! Oh.
Shandu? Is that you?
Remember the rules of magic.
Reflection. Don't look at your own reflection or something. It's the other way to defeat him. He's floating.
Give it to me. I've waited centuries, and now it's mine.
Remember our deal.
Your mother's safe. But you're
There's something creepy about him, like the fingers, the red eyes. And...
magical rule number 1.
You can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can.
reflection behind it.
Magical rule number 2. Only let them see what you want them to see.
Be gone!
Okay. Not bad effects for the 90s, to be fair. Hey. That was good.
Its magic is very powerful, my son. Learn to use it.
How? I don't know what to do.
You'll know. I'll leave you with just one more rule. Magic rule number 4. Always leave them wanting more.
I've just realised, is this kid from Twisted Claw?
Hey, where's my tree?
Come on, Frank.
Hey, you coming away?
Oh, I was hoping he'd have powers then. Okay, guys, that was the tale of the magician's assistant. Is that the right one? Yeah, Sorcerer's Apprentice was season 1. Okay, tale of the magician's assistant. Most of it I didn't remember. Like pretty much the first half of the episode. The only bits that looked familiar to me were the child actor, who I'm convinced is in another episode. I'll have to look it up, and I'll put it up on the screen if he is. If not, he's maybe just got like generic 90s child actor face. Other than that, the stick looked sort of familiar as well. Like I remember there being like a 3 like twigs that interlinked. That looked familiar, but I couldn't tell if it was from this or something else because it is quite a generic looking thing. But then Nazrak sort of like looked familiar when he came on screen. But overall, the plot line and all the different parts of it was really new to me, which I loved. Like, I know I've said it in multiple episodes and you're probably bored of hearing it, but as this is a show that I've seen all of before, particularly the first couple of seasons, 2-3 seasons, I've got a good memory of most of the episodes. Not all of them, but most of them. But it's weird how strong, like, the next episode, I can tell you pretty much the entire plot of it, I think. At least the generic plot of the episode, the general plot of the episode, and some of the plot points happen throughout. Whereas this one, I couldn't tell you anything. And even when I was watching it, I was like, no, this doesn't ring any bells. But it was a nice surprise when Nazrak came up. And it felt like there was so much happened in this episode because obviously Nazrak was the old man. Nazrak was the pretty fairy lady. Nazrak played the mum. Nazrak was also the guy, the evil guy with the cloak in that I thought looked like the gatekeeper from the Atmosphere games. So between that and different various scenes in the caravan and the home, there's only really the 2 main sets. The TARDIS trailer that was massive inside compared to the size of it from the outside, and also the home where Todd and his family lived, or his mum. It was weird. Like it felt like this was like a really big episode, even though it wasn't like there was 2 sets. There was 5 actors. But mainly 2 characters, three characters: the mum, the kid, and the magician. I suppose Nazrak. Well, the mum was getting distracted. But I really like the storyline, and when it was like this old man who was just jaded and his career's gone down the drain and he was being horrible to Todd, I was like, I'm not that interested, because like it's just like I don't like people who are just mean for the sake of it. But when it kind of became that he was taking this wand and there was just something going on, I was a bit pessimistic, like I normally am, to be fair. I don't trust many people in shows. When I was convinced that the old guy was evil and was planning something, that didn't happen. The old guy was actually a good guy all along, and Nazrak, who was trapped in the wand, was trying to get out, and he was evil. So I was a bit mean to him. But once all the magic stuff actually started, like once Todd used the wand to like clean up the trailer and make the mum's drawings and stuff, I actually got really invested in the story and I really liked it and felt a bit of threat, because I think what added a little bit of threat as well is like Todd, one of his parents were already dead. So the fact that his other parent was threatened added like an extra layer of like, oh God. Like I knew it was like they weren't going to kill his parent, I don't think, in the show. Yes, they might kill like, he had a dead parent off screen, like from the backstory, but I didn't think they were going to kill the mum. But it did add this like layer of just tension, I suppose, stakes. But I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the episode. In terms of scary or funny, I'd say it's probably more on the creepy side of it. First half was just kind of pleasant to watch. Second half was when it started to get creepy, when like Nazareth came out of the wand and revealed himself and all that stuff. So, well, actually, he was already out of the wand, wasn't he? Because he said, or was he? I'm not sure, because it said he had to use the wand 3 times for Nazareth to come out. But the trailer was already on fire when before he used it the 3rd time. I'm a bit confused by that, but it doesn't matter. Overall, the episode was good. I enjoyed Nazareth. I enjoyed the main kid's performance. He was quite good. Yeah, good episode. Really enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the tale of the magician's assistant in the comments down below. And I'm really excited that we've got now 2 episodes left to watch. I think they're going to be 2 really strong episodes. So let me know down below what you think. Thanks for watching. As always, my name is Scott. Hope you're well and taking care of yourselves and staying safe and having a great 2021 so far. If you enjoyed this reaction, please let me know down below. Subscribe to my channel for future Are You Afraid of the Dark reactions. And there's a link to my Patreon if you want to watch the next 2 episodes early. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves and I'll see you all next week.